Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Pep Talk on the Joe Maxwell Show. I am your host, Joe Maxwell. Today we're going to be talking about a very, and I say very interesting topic, and it's all about supporting the Black businesses. There have been an increase in Black entrepreneurs making use of the internet and social media to promote their businesses. Can this emergence of new entrepreneurs finally benefit the Black community, or is it a rebirth of Black Wall Street? We're about to find out the juicy part of supporting the Black businesses. With me today is Brenda Davis and Christiana Opalea.
Hello.
So can I just say one thing? These are my girls, and it's going to be girl talk today. It's not going to be the usual serious conversation, because these amazing two ladies do have businesses, and I'm about to find out whether or not we do get the Black fellow supporting the businesses. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Thank you so much for joining today.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. So today is all going to be about girl chat. I think I may just be in this little card, but let me hold it for a little bit. So for the benefit of our viewers, I'm going to come to you, Christiana, and I'm just going to say, just tell us a little bit about what you do, and then I'll pass over to Brenda.
Okay, my name is Christiana Opalea, and my business is Opalai, and I'm sure you can see I'm very into statement pieces. So Opalai is all about statement unique accessories, and I basically use Instagram, and Instagram has been my life support. So this topic actually ties in exactly with what I'm doing, so it's good.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for coming and set today. I'm excited. Over to you, Brenda.
My name is Brenda David, and I'm the CEO of Celario Sauce, which is a ready-to-eat sauce. You can, very versatile. You can use it for anything, and it's mainly actually for the Black people, the Black community. And also before then, I was because I'm still so I don't do it that much. I started with children's entertainment, party entertainment, and I also do kiddies fun food on the spot.
Gosh, you're a woman of many.
Fresh and hot, popcorn, candy floss, slushy. You can write it.
So let's talk about this report that I just read out now.
Okay.
Are we Black business, are we actually confined to online? Because I know you talked about it. You talked about the fact that you actually live and breathe on Instagram. You actually sell your business on Instagram. So does it mean we are actually and truly confined to online businesses?
Brenda, do you want to start there, or should I?
I don't think so, because I'm sure Opala, I've seen you a few times. You've gone for exhibition, isn't it, where you sell to people, and I've seen you a couple of times have that in your car. So she's like, everywhere she goes,
but you said
Opala goes with her. But nowadays, I think it's more of online. It's easy.
Because you find out that Opalai is a side hustle for me, and hopefully it will become more than a side hustle.
Yeah.
I do 9 to 5 as well. And so for me to have that exposure, one, number two, to reach more than just my immediate Black community, Instagram has played a massive big role in my business, because I have people from near and far. I'm talking about America, I'm talking even about Nigeria, because I've always sometimes you kind of restrict yourself to just within where you are, but Instagram makes you dream. And that's what I love about it, because you would have somebody from so far telling you, oh, I love your piece, how much is it? And that just kind of gingers you. Do you know what ginger means? Yeah. It gingers you because
I just love her.
Because you're thinking, you know what, somebody else overweight, weight out, really likes that thing. And it encourages you as well. And it makes you want to, and these, you talk about, I know people say followers, but a lot of the time your followers are actually your customers.
For me, I think I started with online. Yes, I started with Facebook. That was before Instagram became the big thing. Facebook, because I've had my business now going 10 years, 11 years, so to speak. So, and people can see you online, but sometimes they want to see you live, because online could be anything. You know what we mean? Like you could just put something together. I could just do like this and post it. And then they'll be like, okay, real life dance. And I'm like, okay.
That's true.
All right.
So it's perception, basically.
Yes, for me, yes. But it does play a massive role as well. So,
Right,
yeah.
Yeah. So for me, I mean, it's interesting because recently Forbes magazine showed,
Kylie Jenner.
Jenner, and they said self-made entrepreneur, probably the youngest self-made. I mean, it's great to see it. I actually love it. I love, I think Chris has done an amazing job.
She has.
And, as much as people want to kind of put her down, I think she set all her kids apart for the best. Let's talk about whether or not this whole self-made thing is actually a thing, because I feel like she's got something to leverage on. And also she's got social media bit.
Yes. Just going to say that. So let's talk about her on Instagram. She has about 4 or 5 pages. She actually has fans that open
pages
pages on behalf of her, and they have a lot of followers. So think about it. These followers are the ones that have actually made her this billionaire. Oh yes, it's almost like the whole world is watching you. They like something you're doing.
Big brother.
Somebody tells somebody, somebody tells somebody, somebody tells
Yeah.
somebody. And this comes back again to exposure. So for her, it's all about exposure. And yes, perception as well. People see you on Instagram. They might not like what you're doing, but you know what? They keep going back to your page.
Do you know what? Let's
Another one.
Yeah.
Girl, listen, let me tell you something. I personally have an issue with when people again, it's good. Kylie Jenner, she's popular, she's a celebrity, all out there. People want to kind of connect with her. You want to ask people, what lipstick are you? You say, oh, Kylie Jenner lipstick. People actually want to connect with, oh, I'm wearing Chanel, oh, I'm wearing Kylie Jenner, I'm wearing this. But I'm thinking, what if a black lady was to start a lipstick line? And forget Beyonce and forget Rihanna, Fenty and all of that. Let's talk about the usual you and I. I'm sure all our friends will be happy to buy Kylie Jenner, Chanel lipstick and all of that.
Yeah.
Let's bring it on a little bit.
Okay.
If one of us was to start a lipstick line at the same level, quality.
When you say
We're
the
talking
same
about
level,
some
are you
people
talking about the product,
The
or are you
product
talking
wise.
about
the product wise. Quality, it's the same ingredients, the same.
But there's someone.
It's all about exposure. It starts with people knowing you first. It's just like, you know what I tell people about Instagram? Instagram is a stepping stone. So let your presence be felt. And that's exactly what she
But
has.
Tokumbo, are you
She
trying to
has
say
that.
that there's some people that have their own makeup business and the presence is not felt? There's still the same thing about that we're not supporting each other. So they might do a lot of things that these people are doing,
Like
but they
what?
still wouldn't.
No, but you see, the difference with Kylie is that Kylie already had that level. She already has that level.
She has the name already.
Yeah, she has the name. And so to an extent, that's some sort of exposure. There's no black girl. Give me a black girl within our community. Okay, I'll give you an example. Take it back home to Nigeria.
But we have someone in Nigeria
okay,
already.
You know what's her name? She's an actress. She's one of the actresses. Omani Oboli. Okay, she started a clothing line. And because she's an actress, she's already on Instagram, people know her and everything. Within a day of her actually being on Instagram, her Instagram went skyrocket because she already has that exposure. She's already a celebrity. So if she wasn't a celebrity, she didn't have anything, and she brings out the clothing line, trust me, you and I, one person here will buy, another person here will buy, but there's so much your friends can do. And I keep going back to our friends. Your friend will support you. They'll come and buy from you today, tomorrow, but after a while, you also want to be part
Step
of
out
the
of
new
your-
gang.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
We want to be global now.
This one is restricted to just your hair.
Oh, dear Lord.
Absolutely. And one more thing, because we're going to take a break right now. And one more question that I have is, I find that it's such a challenge. Something happened recently where I just happened to be in that situation where a friend of mine bought a piece from somebody who is from Nigeria, right? And I said to her, oh, so when you put this on, you be hashtag, whatever, giving credits to the person. And she went, yeah, but she didn't give me no discount.
Oh, no.
And I was like, okay, I'm a little bit lost. But if you wore LV and you wore Gucci,
she would be
never recognize you for the rest of your life. You will be tagging hashtag Gucci gang LV gang. That is what we want to talk about.
I don't know.
So for me,
It's
I
sad.
felt like, come on now.
Yeah.
You know, what happens to supporting the black business?
Yeah.
It really
Yeah.
bothered me.
Yeah.
For me to talk about it, it's still bothering me because I really feel like I need to go and speak to her and say, you know, you actually said something here. And unfortunately or fortunately, she does have the platform. And I thought she was joking. And then she posted the piece. She wore the piece. She posted.
And she
credit.
did a hashtag again.
The day before everything she wore, she gave credit. And the day after, she gave credit. But she didn't give credit to this particular piece.
You see?
And I felt, come on now, we are
Shall I tell
trying
you
to do
something?
this.
One thing I've noticed about, I don't want to use the word like, okay.
But you can do that. Yeah.
Is that people don't like other people to know where they get their things from.
I know.
Sometimes. So you see with Chanel, with LV, it's mass produced. You can go to the shop and you can get it. But the unique pieces, so for me, I take it as a compliment because that means my piece is unique. What she's trying to say is she doesn't want somebody else to go there and get exactly the same.
Then pay for a customized piece and go up a line.
No, you're just trying to be nice
No,
now.
I'm telling you the truth.
No.
Do you know, I've had customers that have come to me. Tell you no lie, seriously. They have come to me and they have said to me that, you know what, please, I'm going to get this, but I don't want anybody to know where I get it from. So I might put it on Instagram. Please don't screenshot me and repost it.
Okay,
they will
girls-
tell me. They
girls,
actually
you know
tell
what?
me that.
Girls, you know what? We're going to take a break.
You know
now.
why?
We're gonna come back. So we're going to take a break now and we're going to come back to this because this is where the issue. This is where
That's
the
the
issue is.
interesting bit.
Absolutely. Welcome back, guys. So whilst we were on break, the conversation behind the scene was going crazy. And we're just going to pick from where we stopped previously. It's why people don't like to give credit to the black businesses, just to show the support. So I'm going to pass over to you, Christiana, because you got me and you've really, I'm like, "Rrr."
You can see Brenda, she's holding my
Honestly.
Okay, right. No, this conversation. So let me ask you a question. When people come to you, you were saying offline behind the scene that people actually come to you and go, Christiana, I don't want people to know about this. I don't want them to know. But nobody goes to Chanel and says that to Chanel.
Exactly.
Nobody goes to LV and says that to them. So the question I've got to you and for you right now is when people come to you to say that, do they pay premium to get that service? Number one. Number two, do they then say to you, well, actually, how many other pieces do you have?
I'm going to buy it all.
Can I just pay for everything?
Okay.
And in that way, you feel kind of justified.
Okay, so to answer the second question first, is most of my pieces are unique anyway. So I only have maybe one or two of a piece. So that, they can't buy, maybe if I have to. But they don't even ask that question. They don't say, oh, can I buy? What they say is, please don't tell anyone. And if you see me on Instagram or if I have it on Instagram, don't screen grab it and repost it.
Can I ask you a question? And you're happy with that?
See, in the beginning for me, come on, let's be truthful. I'm a small business. I've only just started. So for me, I'm very excited that, oh, this person is buying something from me. And two, I want to make sale.
Okay.
So in as much as
now.
I can all come and say, no, I'm not going to lie. I will just say, yes,
okay,
ma'am.
now I think.
So you have to, as you move, and you see, these are the learning curves in business. You start as a small business, you start learning things, and then as you grow in business, there will be a point where you will stand your ground and say,
But for me,
actually, you know what, I will not do this. I'm not ready to do this.
Okay.
But I would say,
for me, I think my advice for you, because if you say you're a small business and you only just started, I think you're up more than a year now.
yeah.
And I think by now you always say, okay, you know, you're proud of what you're selling, you know, you've got a unique statement. You need to let your customers respect you. Respect in the sense that it is unique, it is unique. It's £1,000, it is £1,000. A lot of with my entertainment, I know, but I'm just saying, you know what you're saying, you don't want that because you don't want to chase them away. No. That sometimes that's where we work, employers, you have policies and procedure.
Of course.
You can't deal with it, then go away.
I'm just going to pass over to you, Brenda. How would you feel if somebody cooked jollof rice and they put it on Instagram and you know that they bought the jollof, the whole scenario sauce, right? You know she was your customer.
Yeah.
And she does cooking stuff, and you know that's scenario sauce.
Yeah.
And they're telling people how this jollof rice tastes the best. And, you know, I made the best jollof rice in this one. And you know that they made that jollof rice.
I think that example is quite different because this person is trying to say that they cooked it themselves. That's why part of our slogan is we call it cheat sauce. So someone could.
They're using
No, if they're saying that,
sauce.
no, if they say they're using another sauce, trust me, and I know it is. I've got a receipt they bought it from me. I can prove it's my one. I will tag them and I will post it. Yes.
So that's the thing, you know. You know, when you said people say to you, don't repost it or don't put it out there. I think I am so confident to tell you that actually no, these are my rules.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm very happy to walk away, and that's me. I'm very happy to walk away for you not buying £100 piece from me.
But why is it so important that
because that's why we are not growing as black business.
To be honest, we all have to. A very good example.
Growing.
That means she even be paying me because sometimes when I get things from before she even asks that, but they're like, "Don't got a picture." I just want the
But you see,
earrings.
for me, before I can repost anything, I always ask permission. So it is
I think
basically for me, and that's the way I see it. It's your prerogative.
Let me tell you something.
And
I think what you have to do every time you're selling stuff
and say
under your business card.
I'm just saying that you would know that you might post pictures. So that way.
Permission to post pictures that you repost.
Yeah,
because I think that, again, you know, we've got to think about the fact that we aren't growing as much as we should.
Yeah.
And if you were to ask me, I mean, I looked at the report the other day and I thought, I need to know how many women. So I'm looking at it as a black woman, an Asian woman, and a Caucasian woman. I need to know the statistics, and I'm going to read it out to you guys. So we've got 1.2 million, right, in the UK. Now, 25% of black women own, do you know what I mean? 25%. Now,
Wow.
compare that to 21% of the Caucasian and 17% of Asians.
and out of those businesses, out of the 35%, which
Maybe
one are doing
about
very well?
Well, I don't think the word is which or how many are doing well. Is we are undervaluing ourselves. I think that's the thing. We constantly undervalue ourselves.
Yeah.
We constantly feel like, oh, we do need people's help, but we kind of feel like we're at the mercy of everybody for us to get to where we need to get to.
But you see, this ties in with this as well. Because you've just said you feel that you're at the mercy of people to do what you need to do.
No. What I'm saying is I'm speaking on behalf of everybody.
Okay.
The reason we are constantly undervaluing ourselves is because we feel like we need everybody to get to where we need to.
Yep.
Sometimes we
You
need to step
don't.
away. We need to be able to say, well, these are my terms and conditions.
Yeah.
And I can tell you from sitting on this seat, I can tell you the challenges that I've had with people, and they come with their requirements, and I'm like, well, actually, we have terms.
It's just
and
like
conditions
my
as well.
my entertainment as well. You know, people know me for Brenda does not joke with her money. She's too expensive. And to be honest, since it started 10 years ago, I could count maybe close friends, maybe 2, 10 years. The rest are outsiders, people who just see me on Facebook and just book me, and they're happy with what I'm doing. My friends and family will not support me because it's too expensive. It's just like scenario sauce. People are immediate to me. They've not bought it. They're not buying it. They feel it's too expensive. And I went, but you're happy to buy Domio sauce.
Absolutely.
That is,
and that's the challenge.
you know, $2.99, but you still have to put your vegetable oil, pour Maggi, pour sauce to get what you want. And this, I went, no way, forget it.
Can I just quickly comment to that? There is also that bit where, again, just echoing what you said, they'd rather go and buy Domino's, they'd rather go and buy Primark, or they'd rather go and buy something that support you. And I think we get that a lot within our circle of friends. And for me, I personally feel like I actually need to, like you said, you need to go global. We're global now, we gotta go, you know? But then again, are we confident enough to take our product out to the world?
Like I'm so confident.
Are we how confident?
I am very, because I just, you know, and this is, I think that's a very good question. A lot of times I always think, I don't think it's good. And that was what made me do what I did, because a lot of times I go to local shops and you see different kind of sauces, even chin, and you see the label is wonky. You see another one like that. You see the nutrition value is not there. Nutritional information is not there. A lot of things are not there because the process of getting all the necessary documents, it is tough. So how do you expect someone like that to shout it out that they've got a product? They can't shout it out because they're hiding. Do you understand? They're hiding. They don't want to get caught.
Brenda, I don't think that's the thing. I think it's just understanding that you've got a product
That's good.
that is good, and then having the confidence to actually speak up to the right people that can actually help.
That is the key there. It is you having the right people to push it for you.
But before you can get the right people, it's identifying the people that help you to push the product and having the confidence to actually speak to them about it. And these people wouldn't necessarily be your circle of friends. But then it took girls, we can
I know, you can't even end.
This topic is one thing that
Just
I knew
like
that
you.
I just wanted to have a girl
They'd
chat.
rather watch Wendy and not watch you.
But it's actually been interesting.
It kind of felt like we kind of used Opalai as a
Case study.
So you guys, now I'm going to have that terms and condition there.
Yes, please.
So everything you
Yes,
buy, you're going
please.
to on my Instagram. Nah, Delight, don't worry. If you don't want to be on my Instagram, don't worry about
Are
it.
you still underselling
Can you
yourself?
imagine?
I'm not understanding myself, but I believe that everybody have to make the choice. If you decide that you don't want to be on Instagram or you don't want anybody to know where
Privacy,
it
innit?
is your prerogative.
Especially now that the GDPR,
exactly.
they just be suing you.
So if you want to get an Opalite and call it Chanel,
whatever.
Louis Vuitton or whatever, if it makes you happy,
So be it.
please, yes. Because you know what? I learned, and this is something somebody told me. It was actually a very young girl. I said to her, that sometimes I feel a bit upset because my friends are not supporting my brand, or they buy something and they don't show other people so that other people can come to me. And you know what she said to me? She's a Christian, and what she said to me is, sometimes, you know what? God wants those kind of people to just go, because He wants to take the glory when you go global. So, sweetie pie,
True
if
though.
you don't want to be on Instagram showing my stuff, bye bye.
That's okay.
When I go global, trust me.
You
Exactly.
will
Exactly. Yeah, to tag me, exactly.
And
Or to be shouting out your name and you won't be able to leave a comment because
I
you're
think-
too busy and you're global.
I think that would be a throwback to 3 years ago.
I know.
Before
I know.
That's the way it is.
True,
Thank
true,
you so
true.
much, ladies. I think this conversation, we could probably keep talking for the rest of the day.
Thank you very much.
I hope you guys have been able to
Yeah,
pick
it's fun.
something from today. And I'm sure you're probably looking at Biopalaya Christiana thinking, did she just say
Yay!
that?
Yay!
Did she just say that? I know there's lots of challenges that we face as Black business owners, but I'm not sure just one episode or just one conversation is enough to eradicate it. You and I have the responsibility to make sure that we keep pushing ourselves. We take ourselves out of our comfort zone to push our businesses. And that's it for us in today's episode. If you'd like to join the conversation, follow us on Instagram, Twitter at Joe Maxwell Show. And if you'd like to send us an email, feel free to do that at info@joemaxwellshow.com. And that's it for us on today's episode. See you same time next week. Until then, I am your host, Joe Maxwell. If you have found any of our interviews or our videos interesting and engaging, click the subscribe button and also turn on your notification just to make sure you never miss a thing.